Is it time for me to pick a topic?
Yes. No. He almost got me. No.
It's too quick.
Illegal.
It's too quick.
Not allowed.
All right.
It's wing time.
I think you mean it's morphin' time.
Dude, that's so weird.
Okay, so here.
Why did they ever do this? I used to really like LG phones.
Okay, are you really not going to hold it up to the people? It doesn't have anything confidential on it right now. I guess it's signed into my email.
That's a surprisingly smooth action. You can just do it with one thumb like that. No problem.
No, you can.
You can't?
I have really small hands, Luke.
Okay.
You can't just simulate having small hands. It's slippery.
Grab it with a couple pencils.
It's extremely slippery. It's also really heavy.
Dan just keeps getting me today. It is fairly heavy, but
Yeah.
my Pixel Pro is also pretty heavy. I can't tell a big difference between them.
Show off.
Jeez. Wasn't my point. I was stunned at how heavy the Pixel 8 Pro was.
For me, it's less about the heaviness and less about the ease of flipping the thing. And it's
just
more
like,
about
why?
what the would I ever do with this?
yeah, why?
And they provide there's like a little tutorial actually playing right now. Make sure you don't swipe that away so that I can kind of capture it.
Yeah.
Sort of introducing Swivel Home, software that definitely was worth developing. Someone's actual job, like someone's actual life force was consumed to create this.
At the same time, this is why I wish LG was still making phones, because like it feels well made and it works.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of crazy. What did they sell, like 50 of these or something? Like,
don't know.
And they went through the engineering of making it feel like an actual, like, very solid, real product.
Yeah, the fact that this made it past creating a functional prototype and going
is insane.
It's kind of mind-blowing.
That's probably
to me.
why they're not in phones anymore. But like, they made good phones. They actually did a good job of making the phone.
Yeah.
I just don't. The business guidance was a little questionable.
I can't believe that this thing is still getting software updates.
Yeah, like that's why.
I didn't think they were going to be able to get me to use it because
you have to do it like that. You can't do it. Are you sure?
Look, so the problem is that it's hard for me to hold on to this without slipping on it when I'm like, I can, but it's hard to reach up high enough. Oh, dang it. The gesture controls also on a phone with basically no chin bezel, getting all the way down there is like killing me. I need buttons. So what happens is, I don't know, maybe part of it is just the way that I hold phones, but this is sliding on my pinky right now. So it's hard for me to push the front screen without it interfering there. And like, yeah, I could get
Can
it.
you see it really quick? I want to see how I do it.
I have a question. Does it open the other direction?
No.
Oh yeah,
I'm left-handed. I could not use this phone.
You go like this, right? You do pinky under, so I do pinky to the side.
Okay, so pinky to the side. Well, how do you touch the bottom of your screen? Because I can't touch the bottom of my screen like that. So yeah, I think I must just have a different ergonomic strat. Yeah, no, there's no way I could reach that. Like, not even close.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's as close as I can get to the bottom of my screen with my pinky here. So I have to hold it at the bottom so I can get my hand lower. And that's the only way that I can get almost all the way across to the icon on the far left side.
I'm just getting rid of my notifications.
Yeah.
So I can do that.
Yeah, like that. So small
I didn't actually
hand
realize
strats.
that was a thing.
Like I can do this one-handed-ish, but it's like...
Oh yeah, putting it back feels like a
high-risk maneuver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I promised here on the show I would do the official SIM swap.
The SIM swap.
I was I was fidgeting with my sim tool earlier. It's lucky I'm able to find it now. All right. Out it comes. Oh, rip SD card. Man, gotta love those Note 9 things. Best phone. Actually the best phone. Oh. Do you want to see something wild?
Yes.
Hold on one sec. Oh my God.
It
Oh
looks
my God.
hilarious watching him use it.
When you have it like this, okay, you either need to enter your PIN here or you can unlock with your fingerprint.
Oh, that's so goofy. Just put it on the back of the phone. That's my biggest gripe with this actually. Is that there's no, like, I got so used to my previous Pixel where unlocking, and also, okay, my absolute biggest gripe out of everything with this phone was with my previous phone, you could swipe down on the fingerprint reader on the back and it would pull down your menu from the top. So you didn't have to adjust your hand at all. You just go whip, and now I can't do that.
Yeah.
You can pull down the menu from like not being on a particular. I don't really want to show my screen.
It's something that Google doesn't do a great job of. It's just sort of continuity of features across their product line.
Like that within the first day of using it, I like hated it because it didn't have that feature.
Yep.
And now I would say it's acceptable just because it isn't
because it isn't this.
Or that.
Like, I'm holding this phone. What exactly
It genuinely looks hilarious.
is the utility
It looks
of
like you're holding
this
it like
carousel up here?
a small toy
Oh my
axe.
God. What did I even... Oh, wow. This is hilarious.
Video?
This is gimbal mode. So you can record your video at a, fraction of the quality.
Wait,
but
why?
pan around inside it with digital zoom. Because you're a big dumb idiot, I guess, is a reason that I could think of for that. But that's not actually what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you was this. What? Why is anything that I'm looking at happening right now? Where's just regular old camera mode?
That's a good sign.
Okay, here we go. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Whoa!
What the
Pop-up
heck?
camera! I forgot that this phone had a pop-up camera, like the OnePlus, whatever the crap it was.
Pop-up headlights, dude.
Love it!
Wow.
So it has, because that's one thing I do like about it, is that it's all screen all the time. Tiny forehead bar, tiny chin
I like
bar.
the pop-up camera,
just
actually.
all screen, baby.
I was wondering what that slot out at the top was earlier, actually.
Slot out?
Like the up here, where the camera comes out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what to call it, but yeah.
Door, I guess?
Sure, I don't know.
Okay. Let's go ahead and put it in. No way. It does have a micro SD slot. Hilarious.
I would love if this story ended with you being like, I think it's pretty cool after using it for a while.
Luke, we know
I don't
that's not
think
gonna
it's
happen.
going to.
But
it would be so cool.
Even just picking the stupid thing up off the desk. Like I'll go to particularly with my left hand. I'll go to grab it and like it'll slide. It'll slide apart a little bit because in order to have the hinge be loose enough that you can easily activate it, it also just is like kind of all over the place. Like it's
yeah.
It's an absolute joke.
Oh boy.
I'm not even going to bother putting my SD card in here. I don't have anything on it anyway. I never use it.
Which is a cool feature, and you wanted to use it.
Yeah, it's just I'm
going to get the full value out of my phone.
Yeah, I'm more glad that it has it or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But I got some intel from from someone I actually trust at a phone manufacturer, and he's like, honestly, the reason that it's gone is not because like that space mattered or because like people like hated users. A big part of the reason that it's gone is because micro SD cards tend to be the cheapest, crappiest NAND, tend to be very unreliable,
and if they break, people are going to be mad at the phone. Yeah, that makes sense.
And so he was like, yeah, it's one of those things where the vast majority of users are chill and understand, but for the rest of them, why are we doing this? We're creating extra tech support and extra negative brand perception for what?
Yep.
so
That's
that we can not
really-
sell phones that are more expensive because they have more internal storage. Like this is
really
actually
frustrating.
harmful in every way.
But that makes me not blame them at all because I totally get it. But it's just frustrating that that's the reality. That sucks.
Yeah. I don't think that is the same excuse, or I don't think that's the same reason the headphone jack is ultimately gone. That just seems to be...
You can change the back to double tap to open notifications. What? What part of it?
You just tap the back of it?
How do you even do that? I actually tried to look for this because I noticed that the G is like a different texture. It's partially mirrored. And I was like, that could actually be a touch thingy. Gestures. Yeah, like right now, if I tap it, nothing happens. There's no indication that anything could happen. Nothing's going on. So how do I even find gestures? Now everyone's going to see how dumb I am with phones.
Okay, I just had to add some notes to my wing review. Like using the fingerprint sensor in wing mode is hilarious. What's up? Oh no, my system is 4 days out of date.
Nice.
I'm still getting software updates, Luke.
It's actually crazy that it can be even 4 days.
Install update to keep device secure. Install now. Installing a security update. Oh wow, this is a T-Mobile update. What?
I don't
At
see
T-Mobile,
this
our
option.
customers' privacy, whatever. Okay, well, sure. I mean, that's not a T-Mobile SIM. You know what? I don't actually know if this thing works on my carrier or in my region. Welcome to the new video calling dialer. Support.tmobile.com. I mean, I'm not on T-Mobile, so let's see. I'm gonna call Luke Lafrendo here. Oh no! Oh, gross. Okay, so one of my favorite features, as I think many of you will know, is T9 dialing. So instead of me bringing up a text search box and then typing with a keyboard, I can just press 5853, and that will bring up Luke Lafrendo. And on my Samsung phone, they support swipe right to call, swipe left to text. So I'll just go 5853, swipe right, and I can call Luke in like actually under a second. On this one, you click the name and then it completes filling in the phone number. So then you still have to
Go
press
all the way back
call.
down. Yeah.
One more interaction, which is basically my kryptonite. I hate unnecessary interactions and interfaces. They are
I knew that
terrible.
about you very quickly when, like, one of the first few days we worked together, you went on this huge rant about the internal software at NCX because they, like, added a button click. You're like, how could you possibly do this?
Well, it didn't
ruined
serve
me.
any function.
No, I
It didn't do anything other than just be and
He was more mad at the time.
It's more than just the button click. It's the fact that there was a slow loading time associated with the extra button press, and it was one that I had to press 100 times a day.
Yeah,
and the people
actual notable productivity loss.
And the people who spec the change never use these tools. They touch it once a day. They don't actually work with it. They just watch other people work with it. And so they didn't understand what they were changing.
Yeah.
So it was stupid.
Yeah.
That was my problem. And it did nothing.
I have bad things to say about the back button thing. First of all, on my previous Pixel, it was slightly indented. So you could find it with your finger without looking, considering it's on the back of the phone. This has nothing to it. You can I can sort of maybe tell that it's there because there's like slightly more grip for a second, but it's really hard to tell. Also, before, all I had to do was slide my finger down like that. Very natural to bring down a tray you pull down. Now I have to tap twice on something that I don't know where it is. So I'm just going like, duh, I can't find. I'm genuinely trying now. I still haven't got it. Where is it? Okay, now I gotta feel. There it is. That's not working. There we go. I got it. Like what?
No internet,
sucks.
no phone calls. I might have to do some stupid kajiggery. I hope it supports my bands here because I really want to use this phone for a month.
Just tap anywhere? Okay, if it's just tap anywhere, then it's horrible.
It sounds like the kick sensor on the trunk of my car. Theoretically,
oh, dude, you just have to like bash it.
Oh, okay.
You can't. No, that's also not working.
Hey, Dan,
this is bad.
You're on the clock, hey?
Yes.
Yes.
What are the odds that you want to set up my my stupid APN settings and stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that seems like a thing Dan could do.
I
Sick.
have a lot of practice because I buy Chinese phones and they don't necessarily work in Canada.
Okay.
And it drives me mental.
Cool. Because I don't want to do it. I can do it, but I have to like learn how to do it every time. It's one of those things where I only do it once every like 2 years.
There's no sensor on the back of the phone. It's an accelerometer.
Oh, shut up.
That's what chat's saying. Apparently
really
you just
slippery.
actually have to bash it. That's so much worse. And now because of that, I feel like it's just going to open when I don't want it to all the time.
Awesome.
So I'm just going to end up turning it off anyways.